And welcome on, we're back to a more Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero in this really rather nice, almost kind of like Parisian kind of atmosphere here we've got on the title screen. Why are we on the title screen? Because at the end of the last recording we got to the end of the chapter and I want to make sure I saw nothing as we went ahead. So let's crack on, we're going to load the data and get straight into it. Ooh, it's Ravash, it's the gangster company. Yes, Ravash and Co. You bastards got some nerve crawling back here. Do you have any idea how much Mira we wasted bailing you out? It's not exactly a walk in the park to go and bribe diet members. You know that, right? So obviously we are going to come here at some point because that chest there is the ones that we've been able to crack open and have fights and get items from. So at some point we will be raiding Ravash. That chest there tells me that. So this has got a very, let's say, it's got a nice design though. I quite like the mixture of colours we've got with this character here. The use of the pink offsets beautifully with the cream like suit jacket. It has that mobster slash businessman look, whereas this guy, aside from his hairline, kind of goes for the classic, almost Don Corneo kind of Don of the Slums kind of style, which is great. We're sorry, boss. We weren't expecting the police to show up all the way out there. Yeah, no matter. Those guys called themselves the Special Support Section. Fabio, Moran. Are those rookies responsible for causing your dumbasses to screw up? Yes, sir. Them and those brats in the downtown district. I heard they were nothing more than a team of incompetent children. And you all managed to lose to them. You're utter failures. No! We will get our revenge on him. We swear it. I've heard that those damn kids use that rundown office building over as Central Square as their headquarters. Just say the word and we'll raise their building, boss. You dumbasses! Does it look like I give a damn about some brats from the CPD? The only ones we need to focus on crushing are Heiyu! Those damn Eastern Quarter pricks think you can waltz in here and take what Ravash owns! Well... Now, Garcia. There's no need to get so worked up. Done. I'll pick up the phone with that one because he's got a name of Don, and there it is, Don Marconi. I was right. We may have lost a vital route to the Republic due to their interference the other day. What Heiyu doesn't know is that we have connections with Speaker Hartman. Our stranglehold on Crossbell is airtight. But Don, one of their men could be a serious threat to us. We need to do something about that man dressed in black. That little assassin of theirs that you had some fun with. I imagine he's quite dexterous if he managed to handle a little Jaeger. I have no doubt in my mind that Cow spent a fortune hiring him. But Don! Not to worry, Garcia. We've already begun planning countermeasures to deal with Heiyu. Now that we know what the Warhounds are capable of, we'll be victorious next time. Yes, they're aiming to cause a gang war of dogs, people here in Crossbell. Oh, yes. For now, we have more pressing concerns. Like next month's auction, for example. I understand, Don. No matter how cocky those damn upstarts get, we absolutely cannot let them interfere with this year's auction. We can ignore the police and the guild. Neither of them can touch us anyway. Rivash will take every possible measure to ensure we don't get caught off guard yet again by Heiyu's damned assassins. Understood. So, there was a black assassin somewhere. Oh. The dancing girl? Are we on stage? Are we watching a performance there? No one can vertical leap like that. Not even Jin. Huh. Thank Adios. I finally managed to pull it off. You sure did. That was great. Well, who are you? Ilya! Your speed and timing are excellent. All you need to work on is matching the emotional tone as it changes in each section. Don't just follow the music's lead. Take control of it and channel it for your performance. Do it with the tranquility, purity, and majesty that only the Moon Princess can possess. The Moon Princess? Estelle's voice actor in the English is Stephanie Shea, who voices Usagi in Sailor Moon, the Moon Princess. There's no way they didn't do that on purpose. Absolutely no way that wasn't done on purpose. Yes, understood. I'd like to be able to tell you that you need to get it together. But to be perfectly honest, I'm really impressed. Not a single person has been able to keep up with me during practice until now. You've been really working your tail off. I'm so proud. Thank you. It means a lot. Still, I can't help but worry. What if I end up holding you back during a performance? Don't sweat it. You have talent to spare. Heck, I bet you've got a good chance of surpassing me one of these days. Come on, just trust in my judgment. You think I can surpass you?
イリアさんを超えるなんてそんなの無理に決まってますよ。
I mean, I really can't see that happening. It's just impossible.
まあ私も簡単には抜かれるつもりはないし。
Well, I don't exactly intend on making you walk in the park for you.
だから一刻も早く私のいるところまで上がってきなさい。
So you better hurry up and catch up to me as soon as you can.
私と本気でやり合えるライバルの卵くらいにはなりなさい。
You'll be my rival, Rixia. A performer who I can finally compete with.
無茶言わないでくださいよ。
I told you. I really don't think that's possible.
どうして私こんなところにいるのかしら。
Why am I even still here?
今頃クロスベルを出て故郷に帰っているはずなのに。
I should already be back home by now. Far away from Crossbow.
私の稽古を見学に来て捕まったのが運の尽きだったわね。
Simple. The moment I caught you watching my practice, your fate was sealed.
絶対に逃がさないわよ。
I'm never gonna let you go. Got it? When someone says that, run. Run away and never return.
お母さん。
God, it's help me. I've been kidnapped by a crazy dancer. Yes, you've got your head screwed on. Now run. Get out of there while you still can.
あら、本当にバテちゃった？
Oh dear. Are you that exhausted?
いえ、大丈夫です。
No, I'm okay.
そうじゃなくて、その
It's just, you
自
know.
分の実力不足も不安ですけど、それとは別にあの手紙が。
I'm still worried about not being good enough. And there's that letter we have to deal
手
with.
紙？
Letter?
なんだっけそれ。
What letter was that again?
イリアさんに送られてきたあの手紙のことですよ。
The letter was addressed to
イ
you.
ンとかいう人からの。
You know, the one from that Yin person.
ああ、あれ？
Oh, that
バ
one.
カバカしい。ただのいたずらでしょ？
What a load of garbage. It's just some stupid prank.
そんなのいちいち気にしてたらスターなんてやってらんないわよ。
If I let things like that get under my skin, I wouldn't be the star I am.
でも
But
あん
Ilya,
たも今度の公演でデビューしたら山ほどファンレターをもらうはずよ。
listen up. After your debut, you're gonna start getting mountains of fan letters yourself.
中には変なのだってあるから適当に流していかないと。
There's definitely going to be some weird ones in there. So just toss those in the trash where they belong.
特にあんたの場合はその胸で男どもを釘付けにしそうだしね。
Heck, it might even be worse for you. With that chest, I bet the boys will hardly be able to take their eyes off you. Oh God.
もうイリア
Hey!
さんった
Ilya!
らなんか興奮してきたわね。
Ooh, sorry about that. I just couldn't help
ちょっ
myself.
とだけでいいからもみしだかせてくれない？
Come on, Rixia. Let me just, give him a little
大丈
squeeze.
夫？痛くしないから。
It won't hurt, I swear. It'll be the opposite.
はあ、エイド様。
Ah, Helios!
劇団長さん。
Mr.
あ、い
Van?
たの？
Oh, it's you.
いたのはないだろう。
Yes, and you should watch yourself, Ilya.
遅くまでご苦労さんだが、少々稽古というには不適切な言動が多くはないかね。
I appreciate you working so late, but could you spare us the inappropriate and unnecessary conduct?
演技指導よ、演技指導。
I'm just giving her a few pointers, that's all.
それよりリーシャ、今日はもう遅いから私のメゾンに泊まんなさい。
It really is late though, isn't it? Rixia, why don't you spend the night at my apartment? No. I'll take a bench in the train station, thank you very much. I'm going nowhere near your place. I won't ever leave. It's not happening.
こんな時間にあんな危ないところにあんたを返すわけにはいかないわ。
I won't have you walking all the way to your place when it's this dark out.
別にそんなに危険ってところじゃないですよ。
I promise it's not as dangerous as you make it out to be.
皆さんいい人ばかりで、越してきたばかりの私にも親身になってくれますし。
Everyone there has been incredibly kind to me ever since I moved in.
それが下心だっつうの。
Like I keep telling you, they have ulterior
血
motives.
の気の多い小僧どもがただでさえ多い地区なのに。
Even on the best of nights, that area is just crawling with unsavory types.
夜この魅惑のボディを見たら我慢できなくなる可能性はあるわ。
If they got a glimpse of that hot bod of yours, why, I can't imagine what they'd do.
問答無用で襲うわね。
On second thought, no. I know exactly what they'd do.
それは君だけだろ
Basically the same thing you were just
う。と
doing.
ころでイリア君、君に通信が来ているんだが。
Ah, that's right. There's a call for you, Ilya.
あら、ひょっとして彼女から？
Oh, is it from her?
ああ、どうする？
Yes. Will you take it?
もちろん出るわ。
But of course.
ごめん、少し外すわね。
Sorry, I'll be back in a bit.
はい。
Oh, okay.
いつもと全く変わらないな。
That woman never changes.
少しはあの手紙に動揺してるかと思ったが。
I thought she would be slightest bit disturbed by the letter, but I guess not.
それがイリアさんですから。
That's just Ilya for
ど
you.
んな時にも金色の太陽みたいに目のくらむような光を放っている人。
In everything she does, she dazzles like a beautiful golden sun.
それならなおさら他の人が気をつけていないと。
Still, that just means she needs to be even more cautious of others.
ごめんごめん、待たせたわね。
Sorry to keep you waiting.
気にしないで。
No, it's no problem at all, Ilya.
大方お気に入りの新人の稽古に遅くまで付き合っていたんでしょ。
If I were to guess, you stayed after practice to mentor your favorite new dancer.
ついでにイチャついて劇団長さんに呆れられていたんじゃないかし
And
ら。
I'm sure your enthusiasm wore out poor Mr. Avon.
まさかそんなことあるわけないじゃない。
What? No way. That's ridiculous.
それよりセシル、どうしたの？
So anyway, what's up,
こん
Cecile?
な遅くに珍しいわね。
Kinda odd to get a call from you this late. Oh, that's
あ
right.
なたが送ってくれたチケットが今日ちょうど届いてて、
I just wanted to thank
それ
you.
でお礼を言おうと思って。
You know, for the tickets you sent me.
ああ、そうだったの。
Oh, that's
まあ
all?
お互い忙しいとは思うけど、できれば絶対見に来てよね。
I know the hospital might keep you busy, but come if you can,
記
okay?
念祭の初日だし、さすがに休みは取れるでしょ。
It's the first day of the anniversary festival after all. Surely you'll be able to get that one day off, right?
なんとかね。
I'll figure something out.
もうなんだか申し訳ないわね。
Also, I can't help but feel a little sorry.
公演の初日、それも S 席を2枚もなんて。
You got me tickets for the opening night and the Sun Row tickets.
まあ一応は看板女優の特権。
Just one of the perks of being the star of the show.
セシルが見に来てくれた方が私も気合が入るからね。
And besides, having my best friend come watch me perform is going to put me at the top of my game.
親友の前であんまりみっともない真似はできないし。
With you in the audience, there's no way I can afford to screw up.
相変わらず逆境に強いわね。
It's so very like you to do well under pressure.
逆境になればなるほど燃えてくるタイプなのよね。
In fact, it's almost like the more the pressure's on, the more fired up you get.
否定はしないわ。
You got me there.
せいぜい上玉の男でもお飾りに連れてきなさいな。
Anyway, make sure you bring a sexy stud along with you.
職場が職場なんだし、将来有望な男も多いでしょ。
I mean, you work at St. Ursula, don't you? There should be plenty of promising bachelors hanging around there.
そうね。
Maybe.
Yep. She has her eyes on Lloyd for this.
あ、
Ah,
ごめん。
I'm sorry.
気にしてないわ。
It's okay, Ilya. I know.
さすがにもういい加
I've stopped dwelling on the past.
そっか。
Ah, I see.
そうだ。なら例の弟くんを誘いなさいよ。
Oh, that's right. Why don't you just invite that little brother of yours?
確かクロスベルに戻ってきてるんでしょ。
Didn't he return the crossbow just recently?
ロイドのこと？
You're talking about Lloyd.
大丈夫かしら。忙しいとは思うんだけど。
I wonder. He might be too busy with his work.
あの子多分イリアの舞台は初めてだろうし。
Then again, I don't think he's ever seen one of your performances, so this might be a good chance.
そうしなさい。
Right, drag him along with you if you need to.
あ、ごめん。そろそろ夜勤の時間だわ。
Oh, sorry, Ilya. It's almost time for me to start my night
チケ
shift.
ットありがとう。すごく楽しみにしてるから。
Thanks again for the tickets. I can't wait to see you
稽
perform.
古の仕上げ頑張ってね。
Good luck with practice. Give it your all, okay?
ええ。セシルも頑張って。
You too, Cecile. Talk to you later.
3年か。
It's been 3
悲
years,
しみが薄れるにはまだ早いかもしれないわね。
but it still seems too soon for those wounds to heal.
帝国方面の主要投資事業一覧。
Let's see here. List of major imperial investment
カルバ
enterprises.
ード方面の各種相場一覧。
Speculation for Calvardian
レミデリア
assets.
方面の三大製薬会社の
Sales reports of the 3 largest pharma companies in
リベル
Remiferia.
方面は新型オーバルエンジンの納入
And
先チャンス
Liberal.
だ。
Ah, the delivery destination of the newest orbital engine model.
さすがクロスベル。一通りの情報は入ってくるな。
Oh, I love you, Crossbell. Information just flows into my open hands.
大量大量。
A good haul, I'd say.
今回もちょろい仕事だったよな。
This job was a work in the
デ
park.
ータベースを適当に漁ってればお客の欲しがるお宝情報を
Perhaps searching the database is all I needed to fish up all the info my client
まだ
wanted.
セキュリティ意識が薄いから今ならやりたい放題だもんな。
Since those idiots running the net don't realize how important security is, I can do whatever I want
なん
online.
か人生な
I really am living life on easy mode. Whoa, how many screens? How many computer servers?
まず冷えたらピザなんて食えたもんじゃないな。
Cold pizza? I'd rather die.
Don't ever insult cold pizza. It is the breakfast of the gods. Leftover pizza from the night before tastes fucking amazing. Get out of here, you little shit.
やっぱりピザも情報も熱いうちが一番ってことか。
It's like I always say, information and pizza are best served hot.
さてとここから先はプライベートだ。
Let's see. Any farther and I'll be in a private network.
IBC の端末を攻略するか基地への正体を突き止めるか。
Maybe I should just hack the IBC's main terminal. That should give me some hints on Kitty's identity.
なかなか楽しませてくれるじゃん。
I love my life.
登録メール
Eh? An art mail?
背景ヨナ・セイクリット殿
Dear Mr. Jonas
記念の
Sacred,
腕を見込んで相談したききあり。
placing my trust in your skill is a matter I'd like to discuss with you.
出どころはと
Yeah, now where did this come from?
どこかの大型端末を
Everyone sent from any of the big official terminals.
トランクのルーター
Redirected from a router in the Harbor District. Huh?
ヘイル貿易講師
Hey, you trading? Yeah!
インか
Yin, huh?
面白くなってきたじゃん。
That's what I like to see. Things are starting to heat up now.
They will, kid, when you're kidnapped. Golden Sun, Silver Moon, Chapter 2. And yes, of course, because you're a Trails in the Sky character, you can't stand still, you have to walk in place.
ただいま
We're back.
帰ったぜ
Home sweet home.
あら、おかえりなさい。
Hey, you two.
なんだエリーたちの方が先
Oh, you guys made it back before us.
本部での簡単な書類整理の手伝いだけだから。
Well, all we did was start a few documents down at the
それ
precinct.
でティオちゃんとランチの用意をしていたの。
Tio and I even had time to make a lovely lunch afterwards.
俺たちの分もあんの
Oh, you make enough for 4?
ええ、簡単なパスタとサラダでよければ。
If you're okay with simple pasta and salad.
十分さありがたくごちそう
Yeah,
になるよ
sounds delicious. Thanks, guys.
それじゃあ二人とも手を洗ってきてね。
Of course. Now go wash your hands, you two, and I'll get your plates ready.
God, they turned her into a mother character. Wash hands, sit down,
そう
eat.
いえば
Oh, that reminds
ロイ
me.
ドさんたちの方は交通整理の手伝いどうでした？
Lloyd, Randy, you assisted with traffic control, correct? How did it go?
ああ結構面倒だったかな
It was definitely harder than I
違
expected.
法駐車してる動力車を力任せで壁際まで移動させたんだ
We ended up having to push every illegally parked car to the designated area.
歓楽街が多かったな
Boy, the entertainment district was chock full of
ち
them.
ょうど公演前だから盛り上がってるみたいだったぜ
Whole place is buzzing about the new show that got
そ
announced.
ういえば来月いよいよ公開されるのね。
Now that you mention it, Arkansas has been the talk of the town
劇
lately.
団アルカンシェルの新作が
Aren't they debuting their new show next month?
金の太陽銀の月
Yep,
だな
golden sun, silver
俺も
moon.
チケット取りたかったんだがあいにく来月分が全部完売でよ
I wanted to pick up tickets for the opening night, but the damn things were already sold
再
out.
来月の公演の B 席がやっと取れたくらいだったぜ
I had to settle for B section tickets for a show 2 months from now.
アルカンシェルというのはそこまでの人気なんですか？
Is Arkansas really that popular?
確かに看板スターのイリア・プラティエといえば蝶がつくほどの有名人ですけど
I am aware of how the famous lead star Ilya Platier is, but aside from that,
そういえばアルカンシェルの演目は見たことがあるけど
You know, I actually think I saw an Arkansas show a long time
イ
ago.
リア・プラティエの舞台は俺も見たことがないんだよな
I've never seen Ilya perform though.
やれやれ不憫なことだね
And I think you're supposed to be our
こ
leader.
の世には2種類の人間がいる
There's 2 kinds of people in this
イリ
world.
ア・プラティエの舞台を見た者とそうでない者だ
Those who've seen an Ilya Platier show and those who haven't. Your Daily Wisdom by Randy Orlando.
そんな大げさな
Yeah, yeah, alright.
でも確かにすごいわよ
she really is amazing
な
though.
んていうか一度演技を目にしてしまったら魂がわしづかみにされ
Once
て
you
しま
see
う
her
ような
perform, it's almost as she takes hold of your heart and refuses to let
こ
go.
の世に天才がいるとすれば彼女は間違いなくその一人でしょうね
If there really are legitimate geniuses out there, Ilya Platier is no doubt one of them.
へえ
Whoa.
少し興味が出てきました
Consider my interest
し
peaked.
かし最近回ってくる仕事が妙に多いとは思いましたが
On another note, I have been curious as to why we've had so much work come in
それ
lately.
も原因の一つでしょうか
Could Arkansas have something to do with that?
まあクロスベルの創立記念祭とアルカンシェルの新作のお披露目がちょうど重なってしまったから
Well, the anniversary festival and debut of Arkansas's new show are scheduled to overlap.
例年よりも警察の業務が忙しくなっているんでしょうね
The CPD is bound to get busy at another years of all that going on at once.
まあこっちに回ってくるのはもっぱら雑用ばっかだけどな
Even so, the stuff we're getting is all the odd jobs and busy work no one in HQ wants to deal with.
まあまあ
More or less,
そ
yeah.
れでも一番最初よりは責任のある仕事も来ているしさ
But still, you can't say we haven't been getting more important jobs compared to when we first started
クロ
out.
スベルタイムズでも皮肉っぽくは書かれなくなったし
Even the Crossbell Times haven't written any nasty articles on us recently.
それでも未だに遊撃士とは比較されていますが
It does not stop them from comparing us to the braces, though.
特にエステルさんたちと
More specifically, Estelle and Joshua.
はあそうなんだよな
Yeah, I
あ
know.
っちは2人だけなのになんであそこまで活躍できるんだ
How can just 2 braces accomplish so much? Well, Lloyd, you want to know more about that? Go and watch the archive of Trails in the Sky, second chapter, first chapter, and the third. Then you'll see why they're so special. I am still as smooth as broken glass on sandpaper with that one, aren't I, people?
他の遊撃士と連携しているから効率的に動けているのかも
Perhaps they're so efficient because they're coordinating with other
私
bracers.
たちは4人だけど他の課のバックアップはないし
There's 4 of us, but we don't have the luxury of requesting backup from the rest of the
い
force.
や見たところ鍵はあのヨシュアって野郎だな。
Actually, as far as I can tell, Joshua seems like the key behind the
突っ
duo.
走りがちなエステルちゃんを実に効率的にフォローしてるぜ。
He's able to provide any kind of backup Estelle needs after she runs headfirst into danger. Randy, you've actually been watching my streams, haven't you? You've gone and watched the archive.
戦闘にしても仕事全般にしても息の合い方が尋常じゃねえ。
Thinking about it, it's pretty crazy how in sync the two of them are. Both in battle and their bracer work in general.
加えて踏んだ場数の多さだろうな。
Seems like they've been at it a while too. It's clear they've got loads of
と
experience.
いうことは私たちもまだまだということですか
Unlike us, it seems we still have a long way to go.
まあ俺たちだって十分成長してるさ。
Yeah, come on, guys. We've come a long way already. I did say earlier when we were past, though, I would actually love to have some scenes where Lloyd and Joshua were together. Because in the first 2 Sky games, and particularly in the first game, Joshua showed a lot of detective nous, and I'd love to see his natural work that he picked up from the Society dovetail with Lloyd's trained crossbow police department detective work. I think the pair of them would actually get on really, really well, so I'm hoping there'll be some scenes at some point where they kind of like team up to solve the case. I think it'd be pretty cool.
この前から頼りになる助っ人も来てくれていることだし。
We even earned ourselves a reliable ally.
そういやサイトは
Speaking of Zed, where is he?
今日は見てないわね
I don't think I've seen him
昨
today.
日は屋上で一日中日向ぼっこをしてたみたいだけど
All I know is he spent all of yesterday on the roof sunbathing.
魔獣との戦闘になった時に助けてくれるのはいいんだが、
It's great when he tags along and chows down on some monsters for
一体
us.
普段何してんだか。
I can only imagine what he gets up to for the rest of the day.
彼は誇り高いですから
As you can tell, he is a very proud wolf.
私たち人間の決めたルールに縛ろうとしても無意味かと
I suspect he does not see any value in adhering to our human
い
rules.
や警察犬として登録している以上最低限のルールは守ってほしいんだが。
Seeing as how he's registered as a police dog, I wish he'd at least abide by a few of them.
しかし最初は周辺の住民に怖がられるかと思ったけど。
At first, I thought the locals would scream when they saw a massive wolf like him out in public.
まさか車の事故から子供を救っちまうなんてな。
But who would have thought he'd end up saving a kid from a car wreck? Why are you telling us this? Show it! I would have liked to have seen that! Ah, thank you, game.
ハンドルを切り損ねてフェンスにぶつかった運搬車
I remember hearing that terrible sound outside and not knowing what was going on.
I mean, the thing is, that barricade there will not hold that bus. If you actually see here, you can see where the edge of the building is there. So that tells me the front axle is over the edge. That would actually get very nose heavy and fall down. And I can't see any sign they've restrained it.
最初何の音かと思ったわね
I still can't believe that truck lost control and smashed into a fence like that.
それで慌てて外に出たら引かれそうになってた竜をサイトがさっそうと助けてるし。
Yeah, good thing Zayat was right nearby. Rhea would have been right in the truck's path the end and grabbed him.
いや、あのアリオスのおっさんといい勝負の活躍だったんじゃない
Hey, you
か。
think Zayat would give Arios a run for his
で
money?
すね
He sure would.
あれ以来西通りの人に特に人気ね
Since that accident, he's become quite a celebrity on West
ゆう
Street.
くんたちもすごく懐いているみたいだし
Not to mention, Ryu and the other kids have become especially attached to him.
そうだな。
Well, I can't blame him.
あんまりサイトの人気に頼るわけにはいかないし。
Still, we can't use Zayat's popularity as a
俺
crutch.
たちは俺たちで頑張るとするか。
We've got to earn the people's trust in our own.
賛成です
Agreed.
じゃあ午後からは支援要請を片付けるとすっか。
Won't be a walk in the park, you know. But anyway, how about we spend the rest of the day finishing up support requests? And Tio has learned the special craft Summon Zayat. So when used in battle, Zayat will appear as a support character on the AT bar. There may be times when this craft cannot be used, however. So basically, we now have the ability where Tio can just like call him into battle, which is pretty cool. So does that mean that Tio is Renoa, basically? I'm not saying that it's the same. It's not quite the same thing as Angelo, but it's got the same kind of dynamic. And there were quite a few things about this where I've been making a few comparisons to Final Fantasy VIII. I've got my eyes on you, Falco. But, oh, we got one that's urgent. The village is probably been overrun by monsters with a lot of them in, but it's still very dangerous in there. Can the special sports section take care of the property back? I'll explain it at my house in America. Please meet me there. Okay. Then there's an Enigma combat test. The Orbital Store want this. Testing the Enigma in real combat. No risk in applying. We're seeking those familiar with it. And speak to Wendy. Guardian Force drill participation. Okay. Deputy Commander of Tangren Gates Forces requests participate in a live combat drill with armed new guardsmen recruits. More details, please stop by the Tangren Gate Command Room. And then the West Crossbell Highway Extermination. State government want us to deal with some monsters called Nepenthes G, who've been sighted on the West Crossbell Highway, and ask that we support deal with it. If you attack them simultaneously, they will retaliate fiercely. Try to take them out one by one. Right, okay. So there's old road property. The village's property has been overrun by monsters. And go to my house in Amorica. Right. Amorica was out the other side, wasn't it? Yeah, Amorica was on the other side of town. I need to figure out... What I need to do is pull the map up. Books. And then state map. Yeah, Amorica is north. So we need to go to the East Crossbell Highway and then out to Old Amorica Road. Okay. So we need to go east. No, we're not going east and Thug. We're going east. There's a difference. But first, before we do that, I'm going to quickly say my game again. And then we're going to quickly speak to Wendy about this Enigma. I'm guessing it's some kind of logging system.
Ah, Lloyd and the SSS. Welcome.
Hey, Wendy. We're just standing by to handle a request. There was someone here who wants to do a combat test of the Enigma, right?
Oh, that? Yeah, I submitted that request. The Foundation wanted us to test out something on the Enigma. I knew better trying to let people actually use it. I didn't realize it'd be you guys, though. I really appreciate the help. We're more than happy to lend a hand. So what exactly do these Enigma tests entail? It's not going to be too complicated, don't worry. First, I want to install a new benchmark program on your units.
You lost me.
The Foundation, the creators and the Enigma arguments, are scouting out ideas for the system. The Enigma is still brand spanking new and isn't widespread yet, you know. And the folks at the Foundation are still fine-tuning the specs, so they want reports on its efficiency. Therefore, the Foundation developed this benchmark program. On a basic level, the program collects data on the armament's durability and efficiency, making troubleshooting issues later easier.
Oh, that's right. Tiotar, you're part of the Foundation, right? You heard anything about this?
No, I was on the Orbital Staff development team, not the Enigmas. My current task is conducting combat tests with the Orbital Staff, remember?
Oh yeah, you did mention that before.
Sounds like the Foundation is conducting a lot of tests for their TEF teams. Either way, I finished writing up most of the evaluations, but there were some issues with the combat benchmarks. Well, I could probably just half-ass a test real quick on my own, but as an engineer, I'd like to know how nice it is to get real feedback from experienced users. Ah, and that's where your request comes in.
That's Wendy for you. Alright, we accept.
Thanks, Lloyd. You're a lifesaver.
Yeah, I won't go that far. It doesn't seem like it'll be too difficult after all. So what exactly do you want us to do?
Right, should be a walk in the park. I just want you to try casting the art that conceals you from enemies. Apparently it's an art that's only possible to use with the Enigma.
An art that conceals you from enemies? So all we have to do is cast that correctly, and that's that?
Judging by the effect, it must be an exceptionally special art. We will have to take care to arrange our quartz combination correctly.
Right, we'll leave all that stuff to you, Teotot. So once we get that squared away, we just gotta test how the art works in the field, huh?
Yeah, that seems to be the case. While we're at it, this is a good opportunity to start getting acquainted with our Enigmas. Good luck, everyone. Why don't you confirm the art's effect? Report all the details to me. Thanks.
Right, so give me some more explanation exactly how it works. So... yeah, right. So, in order to test all that, she wants to cast the art that conceals us from enemies. Well, how do I do that? None of the moves that I've got here immediately suggest it. That's debuff. That's a removing debuff move, which is quite useful. Might have to get some more information on that from somewhere else. I don't want to interrupt the recording to look that up. It suggests we need a specific armament. I mean, if I go to the armament list...
Oh, that's right. You guys happen to have any high-level quartz?
what's that exactly?
The quartz are too powerful to set in a normal slot. In order to set them, the slot itself needs to be strengthened. I'm actually still in the ropes on high-level quartz synthesis myself, so I can't help you make any just yet. But I could definitely enhance the slots for you. So if you ever need any help with that, just let me know.
So we can now upgrade our slots. Okay, that's pretty useful. Your maximum energy points are also ranged as well, so you can see we can upgrade them now. So we've already got them opened. What we can now do is upgrade, but there are very... So you want to be careful with the amount of quartz, because that's the issue. There's quite a lot of quartz involved. You're one of our primary casters, so you can have it. As can you. You can see I'm low on quartz for fire, so I need to be careful. But we can now get evade 1, which is a higher. You can see it's got the 2 bars there. That tells you it's one of the higher quartz. So she's got the slot, but not the actual quartz itself. But if we were to make them, there's none that are synthesized as yet, but they can be found. And it's just a matter of spotting them, really, to be honest. Like Action 2, for example. I don't know if anyone's got that one. Action 2 is a really... anything to do with speed. In fact, we've now got... what we need to do is farm some Sepith. Because any that we've already got in our... So, for example, go to our armaments. HP 1. We've got Evade 2, but Action 1. HP 1. So this is where we need to get some more higher level quartz. HP would be good, because there's a couple that don't have them. So I could, for example, I could synthesize 2 of these. And I can definitely synthesize an Action 2. What we don't have is Cast 2, which is disappointing. Mine 2 would also be good as well. Because that used to be... Mine 2 used to be one that was on... that used to be a water one back in the day. But now it isn't. Oh, didn't want to do that. Then Lloyd can have Action 2. Just to make his speed higher. So it's pretty good. As I say, I could do with getting some more Sepith. Yeah, so I basically need to find an armament that allows us to conceal our movements in battle. I'm not familiar with any to do that. That's annoying. Right, I'm just going to put high speed mode on for a second because I want to quickly go back to the dorm. Because I've changed the stats of a couple of characters. And now that we've changed the character's speed dynamics, we can pick through. Yep, so here's the East Cross Highway. And we can check bus stops to get to our destination and travel across the state quickly. So it's like, for example, America Village. We can just rather ride the bus. Right, so the request that we've got here, which is urgent, I want to do that one now. Because it's the fastest one we've got. And it says, all Special Forces Squad and someone at their house is just the chief. Right, so that sounds it's going to be the big one. The back of the property, the back of the town. There he is. Let's NOC, Chief Tyler. Oh, the Special Support Section. Thank you for coming. News of your success in solving the monster attacks reached America the other day. I even managed to convince some of the other villagers the police aren't all bad. Yeah, appreciate it, man. This ain't the time to be singing our praises, though.
If you don't mind, could you run us through the details of your request?
Oh, I almost forgot. Before that, though, allow me to thank you once more for dealing with those beasts. Now then, I'll cut straight to the heart of the matter.
The support request mentioned something about monsters trespassing onto America private property.
Indeed they have. You likely saw the places you were heading here. Among Old America Road, we own a stretch of property that serves as a storehouse for materials. There's been a pack of monsters that stormed in recently and made the place their new nest. It's caused us a whole slew of problems.
The whole pack? I can see how that would be an issue for the village.
Have there been any injuries? Not as yet, fortunately. However, we store many of our farming tools there, so it's not something we can continue to ignore. And given how well you dealt with our previous run-in with monsters, I was more than happy to submit a support request, rather than ask the Bracer Guild. Sounds like our stock is finally starting to go up.
Well, we should be happy about that. We should focus on the task at hand for now.
Come on, I know that. Alrighty, let's go show these trespassers who's boss.
Yeah.
We best to finish this one quickly. Wait too long, this pack can get out of hand. Oh, so you'll do it. I knew asking your group for help was the right call. Here, take this with you. That's the key to unlocking the property's gate. Head southeast on the old road, you'll find the place. Heck, riding the bus halfway down the path would save you time. Feel free to use whichever you find in there, if it helps me resolve this matter. Understood. Leave it to us, Chief Tyler. Okay. So we started that one, so let's go to town, and we will make our way through this. And I get the feeling that this will actually be a very, very nice little sojourn. The question is, though, just how strong are these monsters going to be? Only one way to find out, and that's to hit the trail. So let's go. Oh, I can't drop down there to get the advantage. I want to do it that way instead.
先生可能始めましょう。
Let's get some damage in while we can. Nice. Great start.
今だわ。みんな行こうよ。了解。OK です。アイサー。行きます。たあ。
俺の番だな。えいはっ。よし、もう大丈夫だ。
Yes, in terms of a grind, this is not the process to do it. This is not a grind method. We're not trying to grind levels here. I do like the music though. The music's very, very cool. Now we don't have access to the all attack moves, which is annoying. Get off my battlefield. Don't darken my doorstep again. Now you can finish it, good. We'll take as many enemies out as we can quickly. Very nice. That's really helpful. Because we paralysed him. all those bonuses, and we got 4 experience. So, realistically, this is not a method for grinding. This is not what we're trying to do here. We're not trying to grind. So, this is not the way to the house, so let's keep going. Oh, there's a locked chest there. I can tell it's locked, it's not showing open on the map. I'm not leaving loot behind. I don't leave loot. How did I miss that? Oh, I accidentally skipped the battle. And I'm sure you're all like, no, do that more often. That was great. Got plenty of Sapith, which is nice. He's running away, so let him run. I hope your pockets are now Lloyded with Sepith. I gotta say though, it is frustrating. I've recently started playing the Trails in the Sky second chapter remake demo, which I highly recommend to those of you who are on PlayStation Network, if you're on Steam, if you're on Nintendo Switch, and everything else. You can get that game, you can download the demo for free. I highly recommend it. And the best thing is, it's actually a massive, massive demo. I got in, and I fought the prologue. And it took about 5 hours to get through the prologue. Goes to this scene, really nice resolution scene. Option to save the game. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool. I'll save my data. I've got the game on pre-order. It's going to be arriving on pretty much on release day. I'll be able to install it, and hopefully, like with the first chapter remake, carry on my data. In the intro, I'll play something else. Game said, go to next chapter. I'm able to play the first chapter of the game as well. It's why you've got those 2 videos of Estelle messing around in Rouen. You can actually do the whole first chapter and the prologue. One of the biggest demos I've ever seen. It's a bitch to find on PlayStation Network, but it can be done. Well worth playing. Growing up, I always wanted to be a dancer. My father made me take up boxing, though. Shh. That's another piece of loot that I missed. And there's one here too. What the hell? Oh, I don't want to do that. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to attack them. And because we've not got the full initiative, we won't be able to leave the battle for free. So we're just going to have to take this on the chin a little bit, I think, people. Never mind. The reason why I'm still doing the fights here, by the way, it's not to farm experience. It's not to farm items. It's because we'll be able to get craft points. Because if any of these, if this house is like any of the other quests, we'll not just have the actual monsters we're killing. Oh, new material, very nice. A bracer robbing a chest, I can understand. But a cup, that's low, man. I didn't rob it. I recovered it under right of salvage. There's a difference. I requisitioned your property in the name of the Crossbell Police Department. Don't call me a thief. I stole absolutely nothing. I didn't steal. Meanwhile, in the vending machine we can buy canned coffee and canned juice. I've actually not got any of these, oddly enough. It's expensive. The only good thing is it does actually give you craft points back. It gives you a few craft points, which could make it useful. But it's a bit expensive for what it is. Oh, there's a fishing spot there, but I can't get to it. There's a fishing spot right there. I can see it, but I can't reach it. That's interesting. There's a spot to go fishing, because of course there's a spot to go fishing. It's a Trails game. Of course there's fishing in it. Just make sure you hold Estelle back when you mention fishing. Yeah, they're all running away from us now, the enemies, which at least it means that we've got a much easier ability to like navigate. But look, they're actually fighting towards us. They want to fight us. Sucker. That actually worked. And that's the best part of that. That actually bloody
私の番
worked.
ですそこです
ここだ。よっしゃ。一気にボコるぞ。
了解。
分かったわ
よっしゃ。いい感じだぜ。
Ellie was going postal a minute ago, wasn't she? She was shooting everything in sight. Ellie went postal. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, hang on. There's a gate. That's got to be it. Is this the place? Yeah, there's new enemies there we've not seen before. They look like anteaters that are walking on their... doing handstands. I've never seen that before.
Indeed, this is the private property of America Village. How in the world did a place like this end up infested with so many monsters?
No idea. Not to mention these buggers look like they're a bit more of a hassle to deal with than those ones roaming the highway. Could be they're here as a result of everything that went down the other month. Probably came here looking for new feeding grounds. So this is a result of Ravash letting their warehouse loose then. Well, regardless, it's not getting this over won't fix it any faster. I'm going to walk out the door. Use the private property key. Yep. Everybody ready? Alright, time to conduct an extermination. Let's do this, everyone.
Understood.
Let's give them hell.
You can count on me.
Well, let's see exactly what we're dealing with here. The good thing is that they do have the ability to be ambushed by the looks of it. Yep, we can ambush them. That's a great start. Okay.
先生可能
Ooh, quite a lot of them. Right.
した。
I want to maximise the return here. I can either get 5 here or 5 there. We'll go with 5 here because Tio's further to the side. She's not as ranged. That was a good start, but it's not as damaging as I expected. Oh, that could work. So we've also got Crash Bomb, which is a large attack area. Ah, so it goes, basically attacks that area like that. Oh, that was brilliant. Now that's what we're talking about. That's really good. Oh, that raises everyone's craft points up, which is pretty good. Yep, so we can summon Zayet, who costs 30 craft points. Let's see if we can compare.
指令波増幅サイト来た
Okay, that was cool. That was awesome. Amazing. That was great. That's a support one. Oh, we can do like a small attack one called Axel Rush. But at the moment, there's no one in area that you can use it with. Fine. Eastern Fugget, done.
さてとはいドライブ開始
よっしゃ。
Yeah, move you further back into there. We need that.
やっと。
それ
Well, these enemies take a lot of damage. I'll give them that. They take a shitload of damage. This is where crafts are very useful.
行くぜ。 そこだ。
That's helpful because he's burned 2 of them. burn basically acts like poison. Nice. That's really good. Nice. That one is going to hit. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. That was a surprise. She can't hit any of those. Don't think she will be able to. So for now... just move a little closer. Shoot the one who's not blinded. That'll do. Oh, he died before he even got the chance to attack. Useful. Ow. But then the burn did a lot of damage to him. Okay, so we'll put that one there. So the salamander grenade is very good. That worked really, really well. The issue is, though, there are lots of enemies in the battle here, which is good for experience, but this could be a real awkward one to deal with, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, same as before, we've got the same problem, I think. Let's see if this works. Helpful. Not as helpful as I would have liked, but it's helpful. I think you're better off with an art, to be honest. Arrow circles a line. And there's aerial, which is quite a big one. I quite like that. As for you, try and summon Zaya again, see if it'll work. Because he's now in the battle, and then what we'll do is we'll go for that's the salamander line, which is pretty good actually. We'll give it a try. Yep, casting burn, that's really helpful. And all those attack delays are amazing, so thank you very much for that, Zaya. Nice triple blow again. That's good, gets us quite a few. Very wide area. Especially with the blinding effect. That's what makes that really useful. Ideally one is not burned. There's the burning, they're already going to be losing health. Yeah, one of them's got the health back. Now that they got 1,380 health, because they got 130 back. 138 back, sorry. Oh, nice. Ellie got a local counter. That's good. Ah, so Lloyd has been basically knocked out.
私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
Gonna need that because Lloyd's in not the best condition there. Yeah, you have no AOE moves apart from the healing, which I don't want to use. Might as well go for it. Very helpful. Ah, one's been neutralised. That's helpful. Ah, this time it hasn't knocked him out, which is good. Well, at least he's giving me his craft points back. Let's take the rough with a smooth on that one. Nice. They got it was craft points. It's not as bad. I expected much worse from that then. Helpful. Yes, these enemies are more annoying than anything else because they just like, especially with all the moves that they can do like that. The only good advantage is that they can actually be affected by burn. Now, what I can do. Heal the three and need it immediately. The only one I can't do for mana is Lloyd because it's too far away. There's nothing I can do about that. But we'll be able to in a moment. Because that means now we're going to have this issue. That's another one off the battlefield, which is helpful. Yep, we're finishing you. That's the end of the matter for you. Just to take your defense and your art's defense down, and fire is their weakness. That makes sense. Okay. Unfortunately, it didn't burn him, which is annoying. It's actually very, very irritating, that. Don't think you've got access to it either, so... There we go. And there's one more to finish him off. Shoot it. Okay, fine, I'll punch it. Doesn't matter. So this is where what I might do is if I can get the full craft for Randy, I might just use his ass craft because fire seems to be their weakness. I want to use it at full tilt though. I want him at full power for it. Because if I have his craft points up with 200, it should make it much more manageable. But I'm not giving them the initiative. No way. I'm just gonna keep waiting. Oh, there they go. Here they come. Come on. There'll come a point where they get confused and walk away. And then we attack them from behind. Ah, we can get the all attack here if we're careful.
任せて。そこ。
Just try and get a maximum attack.
チャンスです。皆さんお願いします。そこです。
行くぞ。
こいつはどうだい。はあ、クリムゾンゲイル。
Well, that really helped. That got rid of a lot of them very quickly. Right, so that's just healing. I was hoping with the cleansing reference, it would make it so that the character was able to actually have, you know, status effects healed as well. See, these moves, they're just annoying. I'm sorry, but that's just not balanced. There's no balance to this. No, those moves are not balanced. What I might have to do is I might have to restart this battle. Yeah, it won't even let me access the craft moves. So we're gonna die it. Nothing I can do. And say part of the problem is that you can't spread your party out as much as you could in the other games, to my knowledge. I've certainly not seen any options for it, so you're actually limited in what you can do more. As he's paralyzed. There we go. Healing the party. There goes another one. Now we have our moves back. Now there's only one. Not so tough now you're on your own, pal. Not so tough now you're on your own. And now that you're blinded, get the fuck off my battlefield. Fuck off. Fuck you! Don't darken my doorstep again. Get the fuck out that way. Don't call me a box. I'm not a box. My cousin's a box. And he's a complete idiot. If you say so, I guess. Now, I've noticed we're quite low on EP here, so I'm wondering. We're not too far from the rest stop, so I'm gonna see if it's possible. I'm gonna quickly save my game before I do this. Because that... Yeah, I've just walked out, haven't I? I didn't mean to do that. Right, I'm gonna quickly save my game. Put it on high speed mode. Because what's annoying is I don't know if it'll let me come back or not. Or if you have to do it in one take. The only way I'm going to know is by quickly disappearing back to town. Because, unbelievably, while there's a rest stop there, you can't actually rest. You have to get back to the town, which is annoying. If you have to do it in one go, then that's... Well, it's not really balanced, in my opinion, with the need for EP resources and the size of the groups. But the only way I'm going to know is by heading back to the town and seeing if I can stop anywhere. But there's the inn. $400 mirror a night. Here's where we're going to find out. It'll either let us do it or not. If not, then the one option we can do is load the game and then essentially try and use the combat to our... Oh. I didn't want to fight you! I didn't want to fight you! This was not part of the plan. Oh well. Might as well use it for free craft points. Let's go. See, there goes one, so that's going to help. Oh, that's not going to help, though. Oh, no, you don't. Take your poison and shove it. I'm not having that. Take your status effects and get out of here. Bugger off. Yeah, 50 odd HP, I can tank that. It's not a big deal. Well, that could have been worse. Of course, I'm doing this now, and I might need to actually go the long way around anyway. Most of the enemies have been running away, but evidently certain ones will still fight. Which is, well, RPG logic, really, when you think about it. Makes me wonder how I got back so safely before. Answer, look. That was the answer to that one. Look. I want the... Ah, I see what happened there. I got behind the fence, didn't mean to. It was past the rest area. The use of high speed mode is helpful if you're in an area where you're not fighting. It's a great way to save time. Right. It does appear to reopen. It appears to need to reopen it, but the other ones have gone. So I think you can pick them off one by one and go back to town. So you can do it that way, you know, if you want to save your resources. So that's not the worst thing in the world, it must be said.
先生可能始めましょう。
Right, we're not going to get access to the move where we essentially are able to... We're not going to get access to all of them in one place. So what we want to do...
行きます。
I'm going to try and summon Zaya.
思念波増幅。サイト。来た。
While I could use her orbital attack move, him giving all those attack delays makes a real difference. That really helps.
任せろ。
Right, I'll tell you what.
よっしゃ。こいつはどうだい。
Let's attack a load of them now while we still can.
クリムゾンゲイル。
Yeah, because it didn't actually do all the damage to finish them off, unfortunately. But what it has done is granted an opening. If we can get one of them finished off.
さてと。た。
Nice. She's got access to a craft move, which I've got an idea for.
任せろ。
Oh, I didn't mean to use it on you. Bugger. That's not what I wanted to do. That's a waste. I hit the wrong cue. Hit the wrong button. That's a complete waste. That's a waste of a craft.
助かりました。
That's a waste of a craft.
行きます。ガンナーモード起動します。オーバルドライバー出力最大。エーテル
I love the whole Herbal Driver. I love that. It's funny.
さてと。そこ。
I did find it annoying that one of them didn't die when they should have. I did that because that one that's nearest to Lloyd at the time was not going to get an attack. And that's helpful. She resisted it, which is great. Nice. Lloyd's now got his up to full. That's an overkill.
はい。そこです。
Yes.
敵集団撃破しました。
That was helpful. And we are actually close to leveling up as well, which is really, really nice. So what I want to do here is take advantage. Because this quest is a nice one for us to wrap things up with. Because there's one more in there, I think. Now my plan, this is where it's going to be kind of cheap, is to save here and then quickly take advantage of the lesser enemies to try and get some free craft points.
畳みかけるぞ。
That's the plan.
俺の番だな。せっはっ。
俺の番だな。
That's not the way I intended to take the free craft points, but I'll have it. We'll beat you up from a distance.
あいさ。
OK です。
Because by doing that, hopefully it'll mean it won't blow up in our faces. There we go. See?
さてと
What I call the souvenir grenade. One of my least favorite things in RPGs.
行くぜ
Of course, it's even worse when you hit an enemy like that and then they explode and kill you. I have had that happen, and that is beyond rage-inducing. It really seriously messes you up. You get really angry. It's very easy to get very, 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 very upset when that happens. Where are you? There you are.
みんなチャンスよ
よし
And we'll rush in
やっと
because we can.
行くぜ
私の番ねそこ私の番ですた
There we go.
行くぞ
I want him off the battlefield.
と
任せろ
The poison is not welcome.
私の番ね
Good time to get some free energy points back.
はいた
行くぞえいってやこれが俺たちの力だ
At this rate, Randy's going to level up, which is also helpful because it gives us extra abilities. Obviously, what I don't want to do here is go off screen. That way the enemy won't reset. Not what I intended that at all. We may get away with it though.
やっと
任せろ
Yay, there we go, perfect.
おととい来やがれってな
せいはっよーし一気に行くぞ行くぞやっはっ
See, the enemies on this side of the fence are very, very weak, which is great.
おととい来やがれってな
Right, I'll be honest, I don't want to do too many fights here because if I get into the battle with Randy now, the advantage is that he will carry over the benefit of the higher experience payout. The only issue that I can foresee here is not having access to his S-craft. However, might be able to do it by using the grenade
よっしゃ
attack.
畳みかけるぞ
So let's give it a try. That's a line
任せて
attack.
行きますエニグマ駆動
よっしゃ
And then if you use...
ほらよ
Yeah, see, that'll come in handy. We've now blinded quite a lot of the enemies.
任せてくれせいと
や
Oh, a couple of frozen as well. That's really helpful.
俺の番だな
ぜ
行きます
こいつはどうだ
His S-craft could still come in handy even though he's not got a full charge one. That gives us a load of opportunities. Well, let's see if we can call Zaya.
思念波増幅サイト来た
よし
I was hoping to be attacking. That was my fault. Ah, he's taking all the defense down. That's not so bad, actually, to be honest. That's almost killed it. Not finished it, but it's almost killed it. And that was good too. With them having poison, that makes a big difference. Trying to help Lloyd out while we can. Yay, one dead. Okay, not got any available, that's fine.
私の番です。行きます。
You counted as a miss and an overkill, which is not so bad. So that move of Randy's has made a big difference. That flash bomb, it's really helped. So I mean, it's been great for doing that. It's been great for turning it back around. Awesome. So evidently, a tip I've got for anyone else is that utilise Randy's flash grenade. And everyone's leveled up at the same time too. So that's really good news. That's awesome. Okay, looks like that was the last of them. Extermination complete. I can no longer detect the presence of any monsters within the crater. Yeah, they're as much of a pain in the ear as I thought they'd be. Well, at least we got the job done in the end. That's what matters, right? Alright then, let's give our report to Chief Talba. Yeah, hopefully you'll have a bit more peace of mind now. Yeah, maybe you will, but first, like, there is a chest here, and I am going to take it. But before I do, I'm going to save my game. Purely because I want to be sure I'm not going to get surprise attacked by another enemy and taken out. I want to wrap things up nicely. Oh, we got the feather tackle. I always wanted to be a fisherman. Oh, well. Yes. Right, okay. Oh, we can just return. We can just go straight there. That's awesome. I see. I'm glad to hear we won't have to worry about them anymore. Now we can finally get back to tending our fields in peace. It seems I owe you my thanks once again, Special Support Section. It was no biggie. Stuff like this is nothing for us. Honestly, Randy, you're all talk. Still, seeing as it's our properties round the highway, we want to take some precautions to make sure this doesn't happen again, Chief Talba. Yes, I agree. We Americans will need to work out some way to deal with this problem ourselves. However, I can't help but notice that this all started after the wolf attacks. It's been almost a month since that was resolved, and yet this still happened. We have yet to confirm any sort of correlation between the two events, but it is quite probable. Regardless, now that we have exterminated the monsters, the storehouse should be safe for the time being. Ah, is that so? That is certainly a relief to hear. Thank you all for your help. As always, I'll make sure to call you if something else pops up. You can ask, sir. Call us and we'll come running. Well, if you'll excuse us. There we go, we've completed that mission. So, we'll get a quick save of our game there, and that is a perfect point for us to wrap up this particular part. And well, That was annoying. I really found that awkward. Still, we managed to survive. So we're going to be back very soon with more Trails from Zero. But in the interim, don't forget you can check out Chris JT over here on twitch.tv/ChrisJT1985, where he'll be carrying on his playthrough of Star Wars Outlaws, at least at time of recording. He may have moved on to other things by now by the time you find this. You've also got Queen4210 over here on YouTube, youtube.com/@Queen4210, where we've got the playthrough of Final Fantasy IV featuring myself, the playthrough of Blueprints, which is a maddening, wonderful frustration and mansion RNG madness. There's the playthroughs of Phoenix Wright, Danganronpa, and many more. And you can also check my channel as well if you want to see more content. I've got the Sky Trilogy for Trails in the Sky. We've also got Persona 3 FES. We've got the likes of Persona 5 Royal. We've got loads of Shin Megami Tensei games. We've got racing games, all kinds of stuff. It's all out there. There's great content. Do consume. Like, share, subscribe, and all that nonsense. Thank you all very, very much. And until next time, I hate status effects.